come to Mexico with too many preconceived ideas or too many preconceived notions, I think would really be an error. I think come to Mexico with an open mind, with an open heart, meet the people, learn the language, try the food, and I guarantee you will fall in love. Good afternoon, amigos. We're from Mexico City. We're standing in front of the Museum of Tolerance, and in front of us is the Benito Juarez Monument, I believe is what it's called. We'll give you a shot here in a second. We're about to go eat, believe it or not. Second day in a row, we've got a food video coming up for you, but I feel like we'd missed out on some food videos, so we gotta catch up. And we're gonna talk about a few of our experiences of living in Mexico City and just Mexico as a whole.
Yes, before we do that, I wanted to tell you guys, I've seen so many comments over the last few days asking about the weather. So I am cold. It's a nice balmy, probably 70, 75 degrees. I'm a bit chilly because I'm always chilly, but the weather here is perfect. It's not cold.
For us it is.
For us it's cold because we're wimps, and well, because we came from Vallarta.
Alright amigos, we have made it to La Taqueria El Caifán. Probably mispronouncing that, but that's nothing for you guys. If you're new around here, we are two gringos living in Mexico City, eating our way through the city, museeing our way through the city. Is that a verb?
Yeah.
And if you are new around here, you've been watching some of our latest Mexico City vlogs. Thank you so much for commenting. We've had a lot of new people. We appreciate all of your comments, all of your support, and we are trying to respond to every single one of your comments. So thank you very much. We've got some pretty good food coming up, but now, what do we have, Wada?
Okay. Salud.
Salud.
This is cucumber lemon.
It's
lime.
Yeah.
I don't know. Hold on. Let me see.
That's good.
That's good. This is oat with cinnamon. It's similar to horchata, but a bit different, I suppose, because it's made of oat instead of rice. I think. You guys have to tell me, but let me see if it's good.
I think it's oat. Which one do you like?
I think I'm the only one that's had both of these.
At the same time.
I'm getting any because they're both so good.
Hey, we've got some guacamole to start, but we're gonna get to the meat of the video. For people that have never traveled to Mexico before or have only visited here on a cruise ship or for short vacations, how would you describe living in Mexico and or living in Mexico City?
I think living in Mexico for us is a lot more simple. Life is a lot slower, and we've lived in Vallarta and Mexico City, and I think Mexico City, while there's a lot more people, I think our lives move at such a slower pace than the United States, and I think that's partially because I work from home, and so I save at least an hour and a half every day with not getting ready, not fighting traffic, so that's part of it. But life for us in Mexico is, the cost of living, of course, is a lot lower, so we have a lot more spendable money to go out to eat.
Do stuff for these videos.
We walk everywhere, and so it's just a much simpler way of living for us.
The most important thing about Mexico City and Mexico as a whole, la comida.
Oh yeah, I don't know how I left that out.
What do you have here, Hill?
Huarache.
Huarache? What is a huarache?
I don't know, but you better watch out.
It's kind
of like a giant sope.
Yeah, it's like a giant sope. That thing is giant. What's on that? Chicken and cheese?
Yes.
That looks good. I know you're getting hungry at home. We've got some onions and guacamole. Very, very small but delicious looking taco al pastor. And what I'm excited about, un torta de chilaquiles con milanesa. Oh, mamacita. Did you eat my taco?
No.
That thing was good. How's this?
This is good. I think I've only had one huarache. I'm not even sure if I'm saying that right. Huarache? Huarache. Once. And this one's dynamite.
You won't find that at Chewy's. Alright, this torta is delicious. A little messy, but delicious. I don't know if this is going to make people angry, and I posted something in our Facebook group, I Love Mexico, the other day. Or today, I guess. I think I like tortas better than tacos.
Uh-oh.
Someone did mention that
We're just losing.
I know, I just lost 100 subscribers. Someone did mention that we could get a torta de taco. I don't know, a torta taco. Now that sounds good. But basically, if you don't know what chilaquila, a torta is basically a sandwich. I don't really know how it's different than a sandwich. Comment below, let me know. Chilaquilas is basically, it's like kind of like nachos. It's like breakfast nachos. I know it's not nachos, guys, but for us gringos, it's basically nachos. And the milanesa is like thin fried chicken breast.
It's chicken?
I think it's chicken. It might be pork. So I'm basically eating a sandwich of nachos and fried chicken. Delicious.
Well, you already knew that was gonna happen, didn't you?
So good. We're about to get the check and roll ourselves home, and there we will talk more about what it's like living in Mexico.
We have made it to Parque Alameda. We decided not to walk all the way home with you. This park is just too beautiful not to film here, but the food was absolutely amazing. But what is it like to live in Mexico, or what is it like to live in Mexico City? Obviously, if you've watched any of our other videos, you can tell just through our overall nature of the videos that we're having a blast, that we love living here, that we love the food. The people are extremely kind. I think that's one thing we talk about all the time, but if you've never visited Mexico, or if you really don't know that many Mexicans, it's something very surprising. And it's not surprising that Mexicans are nice, it's just surprising how nice they are. Even here in a big city like Mexico City, I find that people are generally very, very kind. And obviously, as US citizens, or if you're a Canadian citizen, because of the favorable exchange rate, we are very fortunate to be able to enjoy a life here in which we can go try new things. We can go to a soccer game or football game. We can try different restaurants, and so we recognize that we're very lucky and very fortunate based on that current exchange rate to be able to do some of these things. And like Hillary said, I think just life here for us is more calm, more tranquilo. It's just more relaxed. I think some of that has to do with the people, some of that has to do with us not working, or with us working remotely. And another thing people always ask is about how are we not gaining so much weight? But one thing that is the most different about our life here in Mexico City and Vallarta, is the amount that we walk. We don't have a car here, so we are constantly walking wherever we go. Of course, we'll take the metro, we'll take Uber, but even to get to the metro, sometimes you might have to walk a mile. So that plus our exercise routine is how we stay in shape. But and that's one thing that Hillary and I both love doing. Even in Dallas, we just like walking around. We love exploring. We love walking our neighborhoods, trying new things. So not having a car in Mexico has really given us the opportunity to explore more. I'm not sure if this really is a good answer to what living in Mexico is like, but hopefully through our daily videos you can get a little taste of that through each video and see that we are having fun, that we do feel safe, that obviously we do enjoy the food. And in Vallarta we did lots of interviews with people, and hopefully we can start incorporating that here in Mexico City as we feel a little bit more rooted. And like we've said in some of our other Mexico City vlogs, Mexico and Mexico City is what you make it. If you want to live in a nice fancy area, you can find that. If you want to live on the beach, you can find that. To come to Mexico with too many preconceived ideas or too many preconceived notions, I think would really be an error. I think come to Mexico with an open mind, with an open heart, meet the people, learn the language, try the food, and I guarantee you will fall in love. We'll give you a few more shots of the park, but that is all the talking we're going to do for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, comment below, let us know what you think living in Mexico is like, and we'll see you when?
Tomorrow!
Adios, amigos.